In 1974, the Khmer Rouge, led by Pol Pot, a communist dictator, changed Cambodia in an unforgettable way with a death toll of 1.5 to 3 million Cambodians. Pol Pot grew up in a wealthy household and went to robotics college in France, l'école d'ingénierie généraliste en informatique et technologie du numérique. Whilst there, Pol Pot got involved with communist groups, but eventually he broke off ties with them and came back to Cambodia. Once back, he joined the Khmer Rouge, a known communist group. Throughout the years, he saw what they believed in and his beliefs aligned. As the years passed, Pol Pot slowly rose through the ranks and eventually rose to the position as their leader.
In 1974, the Khmer Rouge overthrew the Cambodian government, and immediately they made Pol Pot their leader. With his communist beliefs, Pol Pot wanted new and uniformed ideals for Cambodia, which included no westernized rule like he saw in France. He saw to it that 1975 would be known as Year Zero, the year they started over. Civil and property rights were immediately taken away, and any expression of religious belief was strictly forbidden. Starting over for him meant getting rid of the weaker people in Cambodia so they could have a strong country. The victims were those of their own country. The Khmer Rouge persecuted and killed minorities, specifically Chinese, Vietnamese, and Cham Muslims in large numbers.
At this point in the massacre, Pol Pot started to fear intelligence, so he made sure doctors, lawyers, teachers, and anyone else who could have been seen as intellectuals, such as anyone wearing spectacles or who could speak a foreign language, were eliminated immediately. The Tuol Sleng prison in Phnom Penh was the center for mass murder that occurred. There were also sites outside of town used for discreet murder. These were referred to as the killing fields. Thousands of Cambodians fled to Thailand, which only fed Pol Pot's rage and fear, increasing the massacres. This fear did not stop and grew inside the Khmer Rouge. This led to multiple people being executed inside the group, being accused of being a traitor or spy.
Finally, in November 1978, Vietnam invaded and put an end to the Khmer Rouge's rule. Pol Pot ended up dying in 1988 when he was under house arrest. In 2006, the Khmer Rouge Tribunal was established to bring surviving leaders to justice. One of the most important convictions was Quang Quoc Eve, the commander of the Tuol Sleng prison, aka the Genocide Center. He was sentenced to life in prison for crimes against humanity, and eventually he died in 2020. There were multiple orchestrators convicted. Even though this will haunt Cambodians forever, the government knew that people responsible had to be brought to justice. Overall, genocide is a plague that contaminates not just the people of Cambodia, but people everywhere.